Mark Smith here from SG Baldwin's. We have a medal sale on the 12th of February. It's called the Petra sale. It has some incredible things in it, and in these short videos I'm just highlighting a few of my favourite items from the sale. They were met with withering fire of machine guns, under which they walked forward till the battalion simply melted away. Colonel Aspinall was killed. He had already fought in the Boer War and had been awarded a Queen Victoria Distinguished Service Order. The lot comes with his Victorian Distinguished Service Order, his Boer War pair, and his First World War trio. This is an opportunity to own a group to one of those men who genuinely led his battalion over the top on the Somme in that summer of 1916. Brigadier Mad Mike Calvert, who always led from the front, both as a Chindit and with the SAS in Northwest Europe. Mad Mike participated in both of the Chindit operations, Longcloth and Thursday, and then was with Paddy Mayne in Northwest Europe in the closing stages of World War II. An opportunity here, particularly for the miniature medal collectors, to own an incredible group to one of the most well-known people who served in those two iconic units, the Chindits and the Special Air Service, during World War II. It was a Saturday afternoon in the early 70s when I watched, for the very first time, the film The Dam Busters. I still watch it every time it's on, even today. And in the film we see Michael Redgrave portraying Barnes Wallis, the inventor of the bouncing bomb. We see him at Reculver Dam and the film of the practice runs to see if the bouncing bomb will actually work. And in the film, Michael Redgrave, using a pair of binoculars, watches the bombs bounce and break, and the disaster that happened before they invented the cylindrical bomb upkeep that would actually be one of the bombs that dropped to break the dams. In the sale we have not only the binoculars used by Michael Redgrave in the film, but the actual binoculars that belonged to Barnes Wallis himself, that he used for real in 1943, standing next to Wing Commander Guy Gibson to watch those bombs drop for real. And it was Barnes Wallis who, when the film was made in 1955, gave those binoculars to Michael Redgrave to use in the film. They are an incredible thing just to hold them, with that little brass plaque on the lid that gives such fantastic provenance from Barnes Wallis to Michael Redgrave. A true, wonderful piece of history. A chilling and unique piece in the auction, part of an atomic bomb. World War II was ended by the dropping of the two bombs on Japan at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and it was those bombs that had been developed by the Manhattan Project in America. But the Sun Engraving Company here in the UK provided two unique parts of those bombs, without which the bombs could not function. And in the sale we have two of those experimental pieces. It is genuinely a unique opportunity to own part of the bombs that ended World War II. J.M.W. Turner's painting, The Fighting Temeraire, the ship that followed victory into battle at the Battle of Trafalgar, breaking the line just behind victory and engaging the two French battleships Forgoux and Redoutable. In the sale we have the Naval General Service Medal, 1793 to 1840, with the class Trafalgar, to Royal Marine John Parker, who was aboard Temeraire that day. He's probably somewhere in that painting. It's an incredible medal and a real piece of history from one of the greatest naval actions that we've ever fought, Nelson's victory at Trafalgar, and John Parker was there. In this sale there's the rare opportunity to own a pair, the Companion of the Bath in gold, hallmark for 1845, and the Sind Medal, reverse Miani and Hyderabad, to Major General Robert Henderson of the Madras Sappers and Miners. It is a beautiful pair, and this is a very rare opportunity to own a pair of medals to an officer from such an early period in British military history.